Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, and today I'm going to be doing Greenville the randomized. Now, basically how this is going to work is, say, like, I'll, like, spin a wheel, and it'll land on, like, a random game pass. So, for example, I have to buy something from, like, the sports pass, or the luxury, or the, like, zero emissions. Basically that stuff. It's also going to pick my customizations and all that stuff. It's going to be pretty fun, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, here we are. I put the passes on the wheel, and oh yeah, I also have no pass car, so here we go. Let's see what I have to buy. Probably better be something good. Okay, I have to buy something from the zero emissions pass. Alright, so I have to buy an EP. Alright, so we're going to dealership, and I'm going to sort by zero emissions. Here we are, and I'm just going to do low to high. So now, the cheapest being 4K, the most expensive being like 5 mil. But I mean, I already have this car, so there are 4 pages total. So I'm gonna have it pick between page 1 and 4, and then I'm gonna have it pick the like row. So say it'll be like page like 3, and on like the second row, yeah, we'll just go from there. Alright, here we go. Let's see what page I have to pick. Page 3, okay, yeah, well. Kind of said that earlier, so it's pretty funny to pick that. Alright, now it picks the row, so I swear, imagine it says lands on row 2, bro. Alright, so page 3, and I have to pick from any 4 of those cars on the 4th row. So let's see which one I have to pick. Alright, spin the wheel. The first option, okay, which one was that? The BMW? Yeah, okay, BMW E70. Alright, so, here's our car, I guess. Now how many trims are there? 1? So it'll pick between, trim 1 through 11, so this should be interesting. Alright, here we go. Which trim do I have to pick? The third trim, that, my friends, will be the all-wheel drive 60EU version. Yeah, alright. We'll, go ahead and buy this. Now, we'll do the customizations after I buy it, so. You gotta be joking, bro. Alright, now I can buy it. Wonderful. Alright, here's our car. It's looking beautiful. Hopefully it's gonna continue to stay that way. Alright, we're on some random hex color code generator. So I guess I'm just gonna pick my color. Please be something good. Please. Oh no. No, this is tragic, bro. Oh man. Bro, I really gotta do green? This is so bad. Okay, things are going really well. Now here's what I'm going to do for the paint type. Basically, okay, so I'm on traditional right now. So let's say, like, you know, if this lands on yes, I will do traditional. If it lands on no, then I can't do the traditional paint. I have to move on to the next one. Or I can, like, respin and get a different answer. So, here we go. So, do I get to do traditional paint? How nice. I get to keep the traditional paint. And for the shine, so let's see how much shine I have to do. This is a very interesting looking website, by the way. Oh my god. This is not good, y'all. There's no saving this car, I don't think. But we must do it, so. Oh my god, I only want the same color anymore. Let's do something a bit more fun, and let's pick a random state. So whatever state it is, I have to pick that plate. So let's do it. Alaska, okay. So we'll go ahead and do and Alaska plate. I think it only makes sense if we go with this. Now, I'm not a fan of front plates. We're going to do rear plate only. Should be interesting. I'm really scared for the rims. I don't even want to think about that, but we're going to have to get to it. So now I get to, well, I don't, the wheel does. So let's see if I can stick with custom, or stick with stock, or I have to do custom rims. Okay, I can pick from stock rims, which is, that may be for the best, honestly. Now, because there's only 8 stock rims, I'm just gonna have it like this, so let's see which set of rims I have to pick from the stock category. Rims 2, which are these rims, which I mean, you know, okay. I actually like this green better than what it was before. We're gonna have to see how it looks outside though, which is what I'm a bit concerned about. Now, this is where things are going to get really bad probably, because suspension, so let's pray. Do I get to mod my suspension? Let's see. What does the wheel say? Okay, I gotta respin. How nice. Okay, what does the wheel say? Oh. You know what, though? That might be for the best. Now, what about the dynamics? Am I gonna be forced to remove, like, traction or ABS? I have to mess with the steering angle, you know, etc. So, let's see. Alright, so, let's see. Respin. Wonderful. No, I have to remove traction control. Alright. Alright, how about our drivetrain? Do I have to do any modifications there? Okay, nice. Keep unchanged. I like that. Alright, what about the braking bias? Do I have to change it? I'm a little worried for this one, y'all. Let's find out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, there's no way this thing brakes properly at all. 10 to 90 braking is pretty insane. Alright, let's see if I'm forced to change any of the steering dynamics. Ooh, that was a bit too close. Alright, what about for the tires? So I gotta spin one time for the front, and then another time for the rear. So let's see if it ends up, you know. Okay, off-road, alright. Alright, y'all, here we go. We do off-road for the front. Now either I get lucky and lands on the same thing, or it's gonna be something even worse. Okay, I don't know how that's going to play out, but we'll see. Okay, let's see if I'm forced to change the stiffness and the dampening of the wheels. Okay, that's quite tragic. So this will be for the front stiffness and dampening. So let's do this. Oh, okay. I gotta do 87 for the stiffness and 68 for the dampening. Alright, what about for the rear? 70 and 79, alright. Yeah, this is not gonna be good. Now luckily I didn't have to change any of this stuff, which is nice. I only had to remove traction, but the brake bias is gonna kill me. Luckily I didn't have to change suspension. I got a bit lucky with that. Stock rims. Let's go ahead and buy this stuff here. Man, this thing does sure look interesting. Ooh, yeah, I got the track tires in the rear. Yeah, this is not good. No traction. This thing is bound to just handle like absolute shit. I mean, like, so far. Oh, yeah, okay, well. You know, I forgot about the braking. I mean, okay, you know what? It's not even that bad. Like, I mean, yeah, it wants to, you know, there's a few tire marks and stuff. It's skidding a little bit, but I mean, genuinely figured this would be so much worse. Oh my god. Dude, that positive camber is, look how lifted it is, dude. Oh my god. Man, this is this is not good, dude. Alright, now my real question is, should we try to off-road this thing? Let's just take it on the dirt path first. We got the front, yeah. The rear track tires really aren't gonna help much. We got the front off-roads, but okay, I call this off-roading. This is just driving on a dirt trail, but oh dear. Yeah. See, that's what I feared. Okay, that kind of rhymed low-key. Yeah, this is, even just this is bad, but, I think we ought to see how bad it really is once I go on, like, the bigger trails. Alright, ladies and gents, we are going to be hitting the trails. Wish me luck, but I can already tell you this is not going to go well. Yeah, considering how much will... Yeah, this is not going great, as you can clearly see. Dude, we were just doing a burnout. Wait, I didn't realize it. Is this thing rear-wheel drive? Oh no, is this rear-wheel drive? Because I don't... This isn't like a really high-end trim, I don't think. Dude, this thing might be rear-wheel drive, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, now I can buy it. Wonderful. Oh no, okay, no, I didn't really think about that. Yeah, we're just getting like hung up on like these little bumps here and stuff. It's not really going to, oh my god. Yeah, the braking and everything. Oh my god, this car's so miserable. Well, I mean, in this form it is. It's, man, just completely ruined. Can we make it up to this even? I doubt it. Yeah, no. There was no point in even trying that. Yeah, we're not even going to attempt that. You know what, though? I mean, it only makes sense. Let's just try taking it around the track, just for fun, really. Yeah, this is so great. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I would be remotely impressed if this thing even does decent at the track. I mean, I'm not expecting a whole lot. Maybe those track tires in the rear will help it a bit. I don't know. We'd have to really see about that. It's totally the proper way to enter the track. Alright, let the fun begin. Now, I know, like, Greenville chassis, or I guess just, like, Roblox vehicle chassis in general, are not really, meant for this type of stuff, but this vehicle in particular is, okay, I cut the corner. Okay, I cut the corner a little bit there. Wow, you know what? Somehow this thing did pretty good at the track. I mean, look at it. You would think, like, yeah, there's no possible way this thing would be any bit good at the track, but, I guess we were proving wrong. What? I guess we were proven wrong, surprisingly. Yeah, see, if I, had a bit more angle, it would make that turn no problem, but I guess apparently this thing actually can do somewhat good at the track, which is really surprising. Alright, I think we'll hit up the car wash and then I guess we'll drag race it for fun. I mean, this thing's gonna be slow, but I'm just curious to see what time it's gonna get. Yeah, she is nice and shiny. Let's go hit up the drag strip, which, yeah, it's gonna be a minute. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I just did that car wash for nothing, bro. It's already dirty. But, let's go ahead and, wow, it looks nicer in the thumbnail than it does in the actual game. How nice. I think this has launch controls, so... Yep, it did... well, 13.7, about what I expected, really. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here, y'all. I do want to do something like similar to this in the future. I think it'd be pretty cool. You can see the outcome was rather unique. Yeah, I don't think I got any more tests for this vehicle. I think I did all I needed to do, so yeah. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, like my video. Yeah, I'm out. Peace.